receiver, Jaden Bray. Questions for Jaden? Craig?
Jaden, so I hate to take you back to the bad moment, but I don't think we've talked to you since you were injured. So what was your reaction when that happened? I mean, you went through it the year before. There had to be just agony at that point.
Yeah, of course I was frustrated about like what had happened. But like once I realized it was broken, my mindset just really just had went into, all right, what can I do to get back and ready for next season? Of course it is annoying going through injuries like that, but just keeping the main thing, and just keep working hard and getting back ready to come back onto the field for next season. That was really just my main goal.
You 100% yet? How long did it take you to get to a point where, okay, I'm playing at a pretty high level again?
Really, since I had got hurt, like we had just started, I had surgery and then we was rehabbing all the way through the season. So I came in, I was doing all of the winter workouts and stuff like that. So I was all good. I was pretty much 100% start of spring ball and stuff like that. I've been full go. So I've been 100% since spring ball started.
How do you keep positive? I mean, you've had a lot of things happen to you.
Yeah, just like great support, family, coaching staff, just great friends. Just can't really just compare yourselves to other people's positions. You just got to stay focused on yourself. But yeah, just like great family, friends, and coaching staff just pushing me along the way. Because I know what I can do when I'm on the field and when I am healthy, and everybody knows what I'm capable of doing. So just having the mindset and just really loving football. Got to really love football to keep coming back and playing after injuries and stuff like that.
You feel like you're due for some good fortune?
Yeah, I feel like I'm due for some good fortune for sure. But you know, you just got to keep going hard every day.
When you are sitting out from an injury, do you kind of look at the game in a different perspective of, you know, you see a guy like Scotty making the strides that he is. Do you start thinking about next season, what it's going to be like?
Oh yeah, for sure. As soon as I got hurt, I was already like, I'm trying to be on the field. But of course, just like when you're not playing, you just turn into like helping out your teammates and just giving them the knowledge if you were out on the field. So it's not like leading by example. It's more like leading by like just if they need help with something on the field. Hey, I saw what you did there. I feel like I would have did this a certain way. So like when you're not on the field, you're still out there. So I couldn't just be like sitting back or like I wouldn't say like hating. Of course, like you're not hating on the sideline, but you still have to like be engaged and stuff like that and just stay locked in. Because I feel like if you're not engaged, that's when you tend to start feeling bad for yourself.
Almost like you have to say, okay, not what's going to happen to me next, but what's next? What do I got to do next to get where I need to be?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Is that how you process things?
Yeah, yes, sir. I'm always thinking ahead. Because of course, like in the moment, you feel bad for yourself, but if you stay there, then you're gonna stay in that sunken place. So you know, just keeping a bright mindset and being positive to every outlook on the moment.
Jaden, what have you thought of the leadership role that you've taken on this year? Rich just said he spoke really highly of you, leading the wide receiver room since there's so many new guys.
Yeah, especially being like an older guy in the room. I still don't feel like I'm an older guy in the room, even though I am. I still feel pretty young, but you know, just like I said, I be trying to lead by example for the most part. I'm a pretty quiet guy, so anything I try to do is just playing hard all the time. And when those guys do have questions, you know, I'm answering them, asking them anything that they have. I'm trying to help them out, whether that's on the field or just adjusting if they got places to ask what's the best place to eat or where I be hanging out at. Just trying to just lead them and make sure their time at West Virginia is the best.
Your second spring in the offense, how much better do you understand things now?
Yeah, I feel like you said, I'm a vet in the offense. I feel like I've come a long way, especially not just learning the outside position, but learning the inside. Really, all four of those wideout spots, like including like tight end and slot, but being able to play all over the field, I feel like I'm able to do that. So I really feel confident in this year. I felt confident going into last year's offense. I feel like this offense isn't hard to learn at all. So this year I'm even more confident in this offense.
mentioned you have to love football, but consistently coming back from these injuries. Where does your love for football continue to come from?
Just really, I feel like I'm trying to still chase that season I had when I was a freshman, and like my junior year seasons, like those seasons that I had, I feel like I was the most happiest, and I feel like because I was on the field playing and stuff like that, so it kind of chased that. When you're on the field, it's like a different type of feeling that you have when you're hearing the crowd, and just like when you're doing good on the field, I just feel like that's when I'm the most happiest and stuff like that. Just hearing the fans, everything like that, I feel like that's where I'm best happy at. So just chasing that feeling again.
Give us a little breakdown on some of the other receivers, new guys we haven't seen much yet.
Go along. I'll say Prince. Prince has been making a lot of plays for us. Good to have a guy like that next to me with his height. He's going up and catching everything. We got John, who's come in, another guy that's proved himself in his league. Keon, coming in from JUCO, he's making some strides. He's really a fast guy. Even Cyrus is back. He was here last year with us. I'm really high on Cyrus, a guy that stayed. Me and him stayed here. He's really good. He's probably one of our best guys on his feet. All the freshmen here, they have came in. They're ready to work since we stepped out here in the winter. Charlie, Rob, and Malachi, those three guys. And even Teron. Teron's been working since he's gotten in from LSU. I feel like this room that we have is really deep, and we all have something in our game that separates from each other and we can all pick up on. So it's been great having those guys. I feel like this room is really close, and we push each other every day, and we're competing at a high level.
Jaden, obviously you didn't do anything wrong with the injury runs that you've had, but do you do anything to try to break it up, just to break the streak, some different preparation, something you wear or carry with you or anything?
Nah, no special charms or nothing like that. But, just staying in the weight room, staying in the training room, just really honing on things that I feel like if that's ankle mobility, just anything that's going to be like injury prevention, that's what I'm working on to do. I spend a lot of time in the training room with Mike, our head trainer. So I would just say spending the most time I can here at the facility, that's what's going to make me injury resilient.
Since you've been here, what have you learned about yourself?
Stronger than what I thought I was, for sure. It's definitely like everybody says moving away from home is definitely hard, but until you really do it, you are the only one who you got out here at the start. But, you still got your football family and stuff like that. But I definitely grown up as a man more as I got out here. I found out things that I enjoy, I like to do more than when I was back home, just like other hobbies, just really finding myself and really locking in and realizing that time does really fly. Like, I'm going into my last year could have been my last season. And for it to just go by, like, second game I was done, it really just opens up your eyes. So I'm more than grateful to be back here and just take full advantage of the opportunity.
You mentioned your growth and your maturity and all those things. You think you put yourself in a better position to handle success and all of that could come this year for you?
Yeah, yes, sir. I feel like why not, if not now, like this is the time. Like this is the time where everything should all go through. I feel like I've been working harder than ever this year, and I'm really excited.